Okay, so welcome back once again. So we're going to start looking into the melody of the song 10 Words, Joe Satriani's 10 Words. So like I mentioned prior to, at the beginning of this session, there are tons of different ways where you can play this song on a fretboard. I picked one that actually sounded pretty much like the album, so even though some of the books may teach you to play it differently, I'm going to show you the way I prefer to play it. The solo I'm going to play exactly as it is taught in books, or as it is played in the CD, or not the DVD, live DVD, because there's actually a different version there. But the one that plays on the CD, I'm going to teach you note by note exactly the way that it's being played. So without further delay, we're going to start looking into the first part of the melody. Okay, so the first part of the melody, the way I like to play it, is I'm going to use the second fret of your D string as your first note. Okay, so here we're actually in E. So what we're going to be doing is on that string, we're going to be going from fret number 2 on the D string to fret number 5 on the D string. Okay, so it sounds like this. Okay, so we'll go from 2nd fret to 5th, back to 2nd fret. Okay, then we're going to go onto the A string and slide from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret. Okay, so it's going to sound like this now. And slide back to the 3rd fret. And then we're going to go onto your low E string and hit the 5th fret. Okay, come back on the A string on the 3rd fret, second time, back on the 5th fret of the E string, back on the 3rd fret of the A string, and then slide to the 7th fret of the A string. Okay, so far this is what we've done. Slide a second time there onto the 7th fret. Then the melody starts back again, going from 5th fret to 7th fret on the A string, so sliding. Hit it a second time, okay, so it sounds. Then we're going to go back to 5th fret, back to 7th fret on the A string. Then we're going to slide onto the D string, 5, 7, back to 5, and we're going to slide 5, 7 on the A string. Back to the 3rd fret of your A string, 5th fret E string, back to 3rd fret A string, second time, then back to 5th fret A string, E string, then we're going to go on the A string, on the 3rd fret, okay, so just bear with me here, this is what we've done so far. Take our finger and slide it again from 5th to 7th fret, second time, then we're going to go 5, 3 on the A string, 5, 3 again, 5 on the E string, back to 3rd fret on the A string, and then we're going to go 5, 3, okay, on the A string, and then slide to 7 on the A string, then we're going to slide 5, 7 on the D string, back to 5, and then 5, 7, 3 on your A string. Okay, and then we're going to finish it off with a little ending here, which starts on the 3rd fret A string, and then it's going to go on to 5th fret D string. Okay, so then we're going to take our finger from the 3rd fret on the A string and then slide it down 1 fret to the 2nd fret, and then slide our finger back on the D string to the 5th fret. Okay, and we're going to take our finger back from the 2nd fret of your A string, and we're going to slide our finger onto the 5th fret of the E string. Okay, so it goes like this. Then we're going to use our finger on the 3rd fret of your A string, and we're actually just going to do a little barred code, a little note here, kind of like an arpeggio, but just slide it here and go. So using our same note here, using a C, so 3rd fret on the A string and 5th fret on the G string, and we're just going to slide these two to make this sound. Okay, so what we've done so far on the last part sounds like this. Finish it off with that little line there, which is actually, there's a lot of ways of playing it. I prefer using this. I'm gonna bar the whole 3rd fret up to the 5th string, and I'm just gonna use my finger on the G string here and go 4 to 5. Okay, so just sliding 4 to 5 and play the last 2 strings, so my E string and my B string on the 3rd fret. So it sounds like this. And then I'm going to slide back from 5th to the 4th fret on my G string, play again these 2 strings on the 3rd fret on my E and B, play again my note on the 4th fret on the G string, then I'm going to slide my finger onto the 7th fret of the D string, and then I'm going to play 5th fret on my G string, and then again play these 2 notes here. So I'm going to go 5th fret on the G string and on my 8th fret of my E string, high E string, and I'm just going to slide 2 each. So up to the 7th, 10, and then come back. Okay? So it sounds like this so far, what we've done on the last part. So Alright, so we're going to go into the second part now.